your question was, why can't a man treat me the way that I want to be treated?
Why don't they?
Because of, basically, no offense, what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
But
Does that make any sense?
I was being treated like this prior to starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but I know, but you're asking like right now. Why men don't want to change.
Society.
She's talking about like
Going to a
why
grocery
men
store?
are no longer traditional or have a traditional
Men are-
I'm
mindset.
answering your question.
The reason why men are no longer traditional is because, to be honest, most women aren't worthy of being traditional too.
That's when
I
And you
will
guys
say-
also want equality, you want independence, you want all these rights and privileges. Well, here's the thing. Feminism and equality cannot coexist, right, with chivalry. If you want a man to treat you like a lady, being treated like a lady is by definition not being treated equally.
I agree.
Okay, can I give you an
So you
example?
can't have both.
I agree. I agree.
Because you can't be, I want to be independent on one side, or I want to be making I have my standards on one side, and then say, well, I still want a guy to court me. Because I'm a boss, babe. I'm independent. Like, it just doesn't work
Yeah,
that
no,
way.
I agree with what you're saying.
Can I give you like a really, really big example right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, I was on Collab Stream for 2 days in a row, right? Right. Okay, so you know how there were a lot of girls that on there that presented themselves as if respectfully that they were easy, correct?
Yeah.
I did not do that, and so I was not treated in that way at all. I wasn't spoken to in that way. I wasn't treated like that. No comments were made. Well, they were, but not in that way. You see what I'm
They
saying?
were made still though.
Yes. However, I'm saying like you're asking why men can't treat you right, why they won't change. And yes, they have. I'm just confused as to
I'm
how
just
you're not
saying with
understanding
your
the point.
virginity and your whole like vibe, I could go on your comment section right now on your Instagram with 100 and something thousand followers. There's men in there lusting over you, sexualizing you, objectifying you. Why are you expected to be the one who is more traditional, and why do you have to work for?
Because why would I lower myself down to the values of?
It's already happening to you though. You know what I mean? It's
It's
kinda,
already happening. I'm lowering myself.
You're being sexualized. You're being objectified.
That doesn't mean I'm sexualizing myself.
But yeah, but you're
See, here, that's another crazy female thing. Ladies, you do understand that, like, you can only be objectified if you objectify yourself
That's
first.
what
not
I'm
true.
saying.
That's not true.
Really?
That's not true.
Really?
No, I mean he just zoomed in on my tits a little bit ago.
Well,
He
yeah, 'cause
objectified me.
you made a gigantic comment on
Yeah,
it.
but did you see how easy it was for him to just like zoom in? Like women become like objectified so easily.
Okay, look, let's talk about scale. Though women are going to be objectified most for anything, because you're correct in that women get objectified in general,
Thank you.
you can mitigate a lot of it, like 90%, by behaving and dressing in a certain way.
No, disagree.
That is agreeable, I will say.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, seriously, like, okay,
in
if you go to, so you're telling me that if you walk down the street completely covered in a fucking burqa, you're gonna get sexualized to the same degree as like wearing nothing walking down the street like in a bikini?
That's such an extreme difference.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
But I need to
Yeah.
illustrate
Yeah,
that
you're
so
right.
you understand
Has
that
to,
there's
so
a
you
big
understand.
difference.
No, he's right. He's right.
Because she's trying to argue, oh, no matter what I do, I'm going to get sexualized. Well, I'm
Yes.
saying, okay, but scale matters. So if you're overtly sexualizing yourself, you're going to get significantly more objectification than if you took steps to avoid that and mitigate that.
So I have
Okay.
to conform.
It's not about conform.
It's not
like
conforming.
society treats you how you treat yourself. Like women never want to take accountability. No one put a gun to your head and say, dress like a whore and go outside. You choose to do that, and then people respond to that.
But like when
it's
I'm
cause and effect in a lot of ways.
like I said though, like when I'm running to the grocery store in sweatpants and a hoodie, men are still like sexualizing.
And that's gonna happen regardless, but that's not the point. That's not what he's saying.
Sweatpants and a hoodie.
If you get 10 approaches, you get less.
I would
2 or
argue
3.
if you know you're going to be objectified anyway and you still dress provocatively, you're retarded.
Yeah, stupid.
I would take it a step further. Like if you know, like from what you're saying, I'm going to get objectified anyway, and you don't take steps to mitigate that, then you're fucking retarded.
No,
and you
just
just want
as
attention.
oh my gosh.
I think her point was that it doesn't matter how we dress, so we're going to get
It does matter.
objectified.
It
No,
does.
like
It
it
absolutely
will.
matters.
It will change how much, but
Yes.
even if we don't dress provocatively, we will still get objectified, just not to the same extent. So yes, dressing like how you choose to dress does like change how much.
No.
but even if you dress like completely conservatively, you're still going to be objectified.
The point I'm trying to make is, see, like,
Can I plug
and this
my
is like
off?
cope from women. Like, you guys will sit there and be like, no matter what I do, I'm gonna get objectified, so I might as well like monetize it, or I might as well like just flaunt
You're
it.
feeding into it.
Like
No,
it's
what
like it like
Might as well
you
capitalize.
absolutely control how much you get objectified. Like you can drop it off by like 95%.
There's a saying like
What?
let the eyes wander. Let your imagination wander or something like that. So like in the Muslim religion, you know, they cover themselves and only reveal themselves to women, right? Some go to an extreme and block their face, and hijabs is up to the woman to decide if they do want to wear it or not want to wear it. But a
It's really
woman,
not. They got to put it on.
Yeah.
It's not. a choice.
I've heard two sides. I grew up, you know,
Come on.
Islamic.
No,
You're supposed to cover your hair
no, they didn't.
all the time.
Like,
publicly.
bro,
You grew up Islamic?
bro, you been dead a long time ago, bro. You been stoned. You been stoned.
Yo,
Nah, bro. I grew up Islamic. No, you didn't.
Oh my god.
My family is Muslim.
All right. You know what?
see, women are giving religion a bad name, bro. Straight up.
I never said I'm Islamic.
No,
I said I grew up Islamic.
Yeah,
wait.
but why
Stop
you
it
met
for
with
long.
that?
We heard you.
I feel like
Wow.
I'm losing brain cells by the fuck.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah,
bro.
imagine.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I get it that men are gonna objectify you, but like you're in direct control of like how
So why don't you
much-
write book for men? Like
Why would
I think
To
the
try to
books
help
are
men
for
not
We do a
objectify women.
podcast.
I mean?
Wait,
Look, he's yeah.
This podcast is
Objectify.
objectifying women. What are you talking about?
Wait,
Yeah.
who?
What?
Wait, who?
Hold on. We need to. Hold on.
dare you.
Start the show. Start the show.
Wait.
Indirect.
What you wear is of your own accord. We can tell you what to wear.
I never said that though.
No, but you saying we're.
How did we objectify you
Yeah.
guys?
No, you
Yeah.
guys didn't objectify us, but it objectifies women.
How?
Are you not a woman?
What?
What? Like
What?
you're saying the show is objectifying women,
She
and then you're
did.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to objectify a woman.
Well, that's not what he's. Sorry, that's not what he's.
I never said they objectified us, but it objectifies women. Like she talked about her boobies.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
but
zoomed in on her boobies.
So she objectified
No,
herself.
no.
Yeah, I never said you. Okay, let me clarify. None of the men here.
she mentioned her boobie size. So I zoomed in and she shaked those boobies. Again,
Yeah, you can.
look at her. She's shaking the boobies and she's grabbing it.
Yeah.
Bro.
So women objectify themselves, dude. Like it's that's what it is. And I always laugh when you guys like say, "Oh, men are perverts," and you complain, but it's like women objectify
I
themselves.
know.
Wait. Hold on.
Come on.
We've accommodated to the way men treat us.
Wait. Hold on. That's an excuse. That's cool.
No, you've monetized.
You going to
on
church
the
on
way
Sunday?
men treat you.
What?
Yeah.
Not that I'll be in
Yeah,
Miami
fresh.
on Sunday. I watch on live. I watch live streams.
Oh, live streams.
That's good.
Why you stroke your clit?
You just.
What?
Hallelujah.
What?
Chris, what church you going to, bro?
Oh my gosh.
Chris is
She's
no longer the
home
cameraman.
watching church. Why do OnlyFans?
I'm not gonna like Chris. That was
Wait,
That was funny.
Wait. Bro, she's like, oh, church stream.
No.
Bro, you are a freak, man. And I love freaks. You assumed like her butt's up. All right, guys.
Chris. She wants to find a Christian man, bro, and get married one day.
Hey, listen, man.
I don't know, Chris.
All right, bro. For you three, I'm just gonna keep it a million.
Yeah.
You guys gonna want other girls.
Yeah.
What? My guy's
For
gonna
you
want.
three that like want this higher earner guy, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna find him one day. He's gonna say, "Look, I like you, but I want to have other women." He might tell you overtly. He might not.
Yeah.
I suggest if you find that dream guy and he fucks other bitches, you probably want to stick with him.
Yep.
Why don't guys like you guys want other women? Like, why do you only want one woman?
No, we want more.
If
So
you
we
want,
want
any-
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we want like 3.
So no man is like going to be misogynistic. Basically, is what you're saying.
They can.
Or not misogynistic.
I think she meant monogamy.
Monogamous. Monogamous.
No.
Sorry.
She meant the first word,
I
Mario.
meant
Monogamous.
monogamous.
Yo, no.
Chris, she saw the logo. That's why
They
she
both
saw
start with M. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's not.
Why did you do that?
What is that?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
It's burning by mistake.
Yo, AI's crazy, bro. And she's
gonna make
watching
my
the
mom
penis,
cry.
man. She's watching the penis.
I thought that was Crimson Desert.
Sorry, mom.
I love it, Mom.
Yeah, I think most men in general,
That's wild.
don't want to be monogamous to one girl.
Why?
I'll say I
You know-
used to be engaged. I used to cook for him every day. I was paying a lawyer to get him his papers. He did still have sex with other women and even got one pregnant.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay though. That was like
I'm
2
so
years
sorry.
ago. But needless to say, from that relationship, if I get with a guy and he has sex with another girl, I really don't care that much.
Okay, W. Threesomes?
Yeah.
All right, W. All right.
Get him, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just being like realistic, like, you know.
Realistically, a man, even
you
if you
do-
drain his balls, he's always going to want something new, something more, something
Okay.
this.
All right.
Not a man that has the same faith and morals.
Oh, come on, man. You got no morals,
You ain't
man.
never heard about what the pastor
Okay.
them doing?
What'd
You
say?
drain with your oral.
What?
Oh, kaboom.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do sex work as a girl, bro, like you just got to take what you could get, and if you
Yeah.
do get a guy to commit to you, like he's gonna want other girls, man. Like it is what
Yeah.
it is. Like you're gonna be
He's gonna cheat.
eternally a side chick, or like you'll meet.
I've not been cheated
like-
on yet, surprisingly.
Not that you know.
You wouldn't even know.
Yup.
You
Not
wouldn't
Bro,
that
you're
you
dating
know.
an Adderall addict, man. Like
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, when you actually meet a guy that's like attractive that you actually want, like he's gonna have other chicks, and you're gonna probably be a side chick.
You wouldn't even know.
Because like in the back
Probably.
of his head, value is just going to be
I
depleted
just
in
want to
some
be
way, shape,
loved
or
the
form.
most.
Like, no guy wants to walk into a fucking spot and everybody has seen this girl naked. I'm sorry. Like,
it
I'm
does affect a
keeping
man.
it real with you
I will
guys.
say
Like,
that.
Well-
any man that you guys meet at this point that's worth his fucking weight is gonna like look at you as either like a side girl or maybe a main girl with another girl. Like, they're just not gonna. Like, they're just gonna be very reluctant to take you seriously and give you that level of commitment. Like, I'm
I
just
have-
being very honest with y'all. Like,
I
it's
have
just-
experienced that. And of course, I'll get butt booty hurt, but I can't change my past. I could only.
And she's
move
not even on
forward.
the internet. She
Yeah.
probably has
that's
some like top pictures up and shit like that, but like she's not like straight up with an OnlyFans link. So like an OnlyFans link is definitely gonna make men like treat you differently. Like, and it's cool. Like, make your money. Like, it is what it is. But like, I'd be remiss to not tell you the truth that the caliber of men that that you're probably yearning for, that you want, they're not gonna reciprocate and take you seriously.
The only reason
They'll date you. They'll court you. Maybe they'll sell you a dream. They'll have sex with you. They'll go on a couple of dates. They'll fly you out here and there. You guys will have a fling, a ting, whatever women want to call it nowadays.
Ting.
But like, for a guy to get down on one knee and actually say, "Will you be my wife?"
Yeah, and then only fuck you.
The likelihood is extremely low.
Good luck.
And we don't tell women this enough.
Yeah.
And you were saying before, like, oh well, why don't anyone tell us this? Well, I'm telling you guys now, like, chasing your independence at the cost of a family is going to more than likely cost you the family. You can't get both. It's very difficult to get both, especially if you gain that independence through sex work. And no one tells women this.
And then you're stuck.
Like,
Yeah.
you're making money now,
Yeah.
but you're going to pay for it later. When you're 28, 29, and you're like, damn, I want a family. I want a man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being, because you guys are young now, so you guys are like, I can grind. Bruh. As you get older, you're going to be like, I want kids, and your ability to have those kids and find a guy that you want to have kids with, the chances are going to go down. Like, you're going to have to settle on a guy that might not be your first choice.
And what would you? I've always wanted to ask, like, you know, girls and women that do OF, what would you do, or when and if you have kids, what would you say to your kids when they, and or if the possibility of them finding you on the internet in that way, what would you say to them?
It is
Really
what.
good question.
That's what I did. That's who I was. I have to own it.
No, I would probably take complete accountability for my actions because I don't want to ever promote that to my children. And if it were to come to a point where it's horribly affecting them, I'd probably have to uproot their life. That would really suck though. Like move somewhere where it's like, you know, not affecting
That's
them
just
as
happening
much.
now.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
kids going to school now getting bullied because their moms are on OnlyFans.
It's horrible.
That's going to be the new bully fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because we have a staggering amount of young women that do it. And when I say, because here's the thing, right? When I said, yo, take women's rights away, blah, blah, what I mean by this is like, we need to kind of curb your guys' independence, because what I've realized is women without instruction head for destruction. You guys do really dumb shit when you guys don't have any type of male guidance. And typically it has to do with like you sexualizing yourself or putting yourself in a position where you might not be marriage material in the first place. I think a father's job or a brother's job or an uncle's job or some male that cares about you, like his job is to like preserve your value.
Yeah.
So that like a guy in the future will want to commit to you long term, give you his resources, give you his security. Because whether you want to accept it or not, ladies, like a relationship between a man and a woman is like an exchange. The man gives you security, you give him like pussy, but hold on, but here's the thing, it's not just pussy. A non-hoary pussy. Like you're giving him you're giving him like your virginity, like your purity. That's why men care so much about purity from females. There's a reason why a woman walks down the aisle in a white dress. Yeah. It's supposed to signify purity. That's what men use it for. So what ends up happening is like women chase this independence, they chase this money, they make the money, but they, so they've gained money financially, but they've lost value like from a relationship perspective.
That's another reason why I will not do that until I'm married.
Right
there.
Like you guys might make more money than her, but I'll tell y'all right now, she's gonna have a bigger repertoire of men that she can get that make more money than what you guys are gonna be able to get.
And that's fine.
Like that's important. Like
I disagree. I think she'll get.
Honestly, I feel like if you're trying to promote a way for women to, live this like super clean life and giving the men what they want, I feel like the first thing is maybe we shouldn't talk about women the way we do. And
yeah, we should, because you're 18 and you don't know what's.
Hold on.
What?
Go ahead. Finish saying what you're saying. Go ahead.
Anyways, I just I want to look at this life that you're describing in such a positive light, but you yet still fall back to the point of referring to women as bitches and whores and sluts and women's pussy, and it's just no, it just gross. It's not something that I can look at as appealing. I don't know why that would make me want to quit doing what I'm doing.
So then why do you do it?
What do I do it?
She just said it makes her not want to quit.
You're not even hearing me, brother.
I mean, semen demon.
Okay.
Semen demon.
So wait, so your argument, you're okay. So you're saying, why would I want to stop doing OnlyFans if you're telling me doing OnlyFans makes me a whore?
Why would I want to look at this life that you're painting out for all of us in such a proud light as someone, you are following that life, correct? But you talk about women and people like this in such a gross way. Like, why would, and a lot of the people in these chats do too, like you're promoting this oh, this is how you're supposed to have a wife for this reason and this reason, and they're over here just degrading women in these chats.
Those words,
okay,
no,
so I'm giving the biological realities, but okay, I'm telling you what men look for, right?
Yeah.
And what they want in a wife. Now, I'm just being honest with you that this is what they want. Okay. Most guys don't want to commit to a girl that does sex work.
That's fine, but I'm saying is you're trying to promote this stuff to people. I feel like the first.
I'm not promoting anything. This is the truth.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're explaining the truth, but if you want people to actually hear you more, like the girls at this table, I think referring to other women in such a negative and low light isn't helping your that case at all. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so you're more concerned with the way it's being said versus what is being said.
I think how you share a message matters. Yeah, I think that matters a lot.
Okay, so how would you convey the message,
Chris?
How would you convey the message?
The message as to what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, give it to me in a more palatable version that you would want to hear it in.
That's not really fair to do because we don't have the same opinions. It's not fair to tell me to convey your message. I don't know how that. It's I can't convey your message because we're not on the same we don't agree on all of these topics. I mean, what?
Okay, what have I said that's incorrect?
Incorrect or inappropriate?
Incorrect.
You didn't say anything incorrect.
Okay. I didn't lie.
That's your opinion. I think that though, how you
hold on. What's my opinion?
Portray a message
what's my
matters.
Opinion? What's my opinion?
Everything that you've just spoken about for the last 45 minutes about women and not being able to find a husband in the future because of their past and what they're choosing to do. You're most likely.
Is that my opinion or a fact?
I don't know if it's a fact because I want to see it for myself.
So you don't think a woman doing sex work limits her ability to find a partner in the future?
Potentially, yes. It can make it harder, but I don't think it makes it impossible. And you say everything so black and white.
So it's generally true.
I don't know.
Because I'm still trying to figure out here. Because to me it sounds like you have an issue with the way I'm conveying the information versus the information itself.
I just think that you obviously have people who are listening to the words coming out of your mouth, and obviously other women too, and it bleeds onto this normalizes speaking to women like this and talking about people like this. And I feel like if you want women to respect you and follow you as a leader and all of this shit, maybe the first thing that we should do differently is how we talk to them.
Okay.
I think that matters a lot.
All right, so tell me how you would go about it then.
About how you're how I just said everything.
Yeah, how would you convey the message that I gave?
I can't convey your message for you.
See? Bullshit.
would sound like an actual dumbass if I tried to do that.
All right, do it.
Sorry, I'm not doing it. Shut up.
Yeah, you
So-
dumbass. All right, do it.
Okay, so you don't like the way that I said it, but then I'm asking you, okay, well, how would you phrase it? And you can't
I
phrase
just
it.
explained to you how it could have been better.
I think she's just trying to say, don't say like dumb bitch, don't say slut or whore.
I
mean,
think
we
that's
are-
all
she's trying
If you're
to say.
actually trying to help women, I feel like that's like the first thing you could do is how you talk to women. Are very emotional people, or creature, whatever, people, humans. I think that should matter, right?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Are you an adult?
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Are you capable of controlling your emotions and having,
100%, but this is also something that's just like
Okay.
it's
So
proven.
if I tell you something that's truthful, whose responsibility is it to control their emotions off of something that's
Listen,
truthful?
it's not the truth that's hurting. It's that none of it actually hurts in general. It's not your truth. It's how you, once again, you portray your message overall, like these other jabs that you put in, and all that other shit. Like
Yeah, it
Do I
sounds to
keep
me like
saying
you
this
have more of an
already?
issue of how the message is conveyed versus the truth of the message.
I don't care about the truth. Yeah, no, I have no issue with the truth of your message. It's about how you portray this
Yeah.
message to people.
So you don't
because
like
you're
the way
gonna-
it's said.
How it sound?
Yes.
Okay. But does it change the fact that it's true?
Did I say it did? I mean, no. That's your opinion, and we'll see if it's
Okay,
true.
is it opinion or not? Because you're on one thing you're saying is true, then you're saying it's an opinion. What is it? Is it a fact or not?
It's an opinion.
It's an opinion.
Yeah.
What's an opinion specifically?
Like what everything you just women are. If you're an OnlyFans girl, you're never going to be able to find a husband.
No,
that's not
I
gonna
said your
fucking cheat
ability
on
to find a
you.
partner in the future is going to be dropped. It's
Yeah,
gonna decline significantly for the most attractive of partners.
Potentially, we'll see. I mean, we'll just see. It just depends on the person. I don't
Faith.
know.
Love and hope.
This is very interesting. There's a reason why I went through that. Despite the fact that I said things that were true and factual, she was not able to get over the emotional element of how it made her feel, and that's what has you triggered right now.
Nothing's triggering me. I'm just trying to explain to you how it probably could have been portrayed better. I'm not upset at all right now.
See, and this is actually a perfect example of why women should have any type of power. I say things that are true. She doesn't like the way it's conveyed. You care more about how the information was conveyed versus the truth of the message.
Yeah.
And this is precisely why women shouldn't be in positions of power, be in the workplace, or anything else, because you're letting your emotions override on some very important life advice that you can use in the future. But now, I'm going to tune out because I don't like the way it's being said, or it makes me feel a certain way.
I haven't tuned you out at all during this conversation. I'm just telling you, for a majority of people, I'm saying if you're actually trying to help women and guide women towards a good direction, I'm not offended. But I'm telling you, majority of women, it's just going to piss off and cause more damage than anything because it's going to make them want to run away from this stuff.
And this is why.
God,
And like I said
Point
before,
to this is fucking
because
stupid.
you're right. Because women care more about the way information is conveyed. That's why you guys are fucking stupid, and you should not be in positions of power.
Thank you.
Like, I don't have this problem when I talk to men. When I talk to men and I tell them you're a fat piece of shit, you're a loser, you're a bum, like, there's no arguments there. They're not like, oh, bro, like, that really hurts my feelings you said that shit. Like, with men, I can be brutally fucking honest, and if it's true, they will take the advice and improve. With women, you guys care way too much about how the information is conveyed. Like, you're an adult here telling me that, yo, this message isn't really that good because you're conveying it in a way that's, like, can hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
Like, the only person that can control their emotions is you, not me.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for how you respond to the truth.
Okay.
Side note: this show's for men.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you bring all these women on here and try to like reprimand them. That's why I said that.
Well,
So,
that's
I
He
mean,
does
no.
that for their point
He
that
should
they're.
Yeah.
help
It proves
you.
my point that you guys literally should be second-class citizens, and this conversation proves that. Like, this is why you guys should have the right to vote. You guys should not be in positions of power in the government. You guys should be
does what I
decision
said
makers.
just, like what?
You guys cannot analyze objective fact, stay rational, and then respond with a rational argument.
Women
Your
are very-
response was, "I don't like the way that you said it. This is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Women-
Maybe
say
you
it
should
like
change
that.
the way that your tone when you talk to women because we're too fucking retarded to take the truth on the chin."
I didn't
That's
sound like
basically
that.
what you said.
Yeah, you did.
That's quite literally what
Liar.
you said.
Short summary.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like, might as well have said.
Because you didn't have an issue with the truth of the information, or if it was factual, you had an issue with the way that the information was conveyed.
So okay, I'm.
You know what's funny?
That's low IQ behavior.
If we told guys, if you're a bum and you stay a bum, later on dating is gonna be harder for you. Isn't that a fact?
Yes.
It may suck because he might be a bum, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Same scenario, the OnlyFans, it's true.
Bro, nobody tells women the truth. This is why you're responding this way.
Yeah, we
resp-
didn't lie to you.
I'm not like mad at what you're saying at all. I don't know why you're saying I'm responding this way. I literally just gave my 2 cents.
You
that
gave
you're
an
getting
entire
for.
emotional rant on,
This wasn't an
on the
emotional-
way that
brother.
the information was conveyed
You're right, it
versus
was an
And your
emotional
face,
rant.
your eye
Information.
rolls,
You're-
like,
you're-
Well,
you're
because
holding
now
up
it's
your
just like, what am I even doing
You're
this
reading the
for?
chat.
Like,
That's
this
the issue.
like
conversation.
I'm gonna be very blunt with you. You're
Yep.
18 years old and you don't know shit, and you're talking to somebody that has significantly more life experience than you, has talked to more women than you, but fucking wrote a book on females, Amazon bestseller. I know more about women than you know about yourself. Trust me. So when I tell you these things, this isn't me just talking shit and being an asshole. I'm telling you the truth. If you get involved in sex work in your peak years, it's going to fuck you up in the future, and you're not going to be able to find a guy that meets all your requirements. You're going to have to concede on some very serious traits. More than likely, he's going to want other women. He's not going to want you to, maybe he might not take you seriously. You might not get a ring, etc. These are very serious fucking consequences. And since you're 18 and you're nearsighted and you don't understand how the world works, I'm explaining to you how men operate. And more importantly, I'm explaining to you how men operate that make the kind of money that you're probably looking for.
Yeah.
Like dudes don't blood, because here's the thing: women live life on easy mode, right? You guys make 6 figures. It is what it is. We have to blood, sweat, like it's blood, sweat, and tears for us to make money. No guy's gonna bust his ass, make this money, and wife up a girl that shows her pussy on the internet for $2.99 a month, bro.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
happening.
yeah.
Like it's not like they're just not gonna do it. And if it is, it's probably a sucker that you don't respect anyway.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now you might not like it might make you feel uncomfortable, whatever. But this is the fucking truth. And I'm
Like-
not gonna bite my tongue and say, well, let me put this in a manner that you might like a little bit more. That's precisely the problem. We need to tell women the fucking truth. You guys don't like get told the truth enough. That's why you're giving this retarded response to the truth. Well, I don't like the way it's conveyed. You don't have to call us bitches. You don't got to say it's
Sound like
whores.
that. That's not even the truth.
It's the only thing that you're going to remember because no one tells you guys the truth ever. We blow smoke up women's asses because they have vaginas and titties. We never tell them they're stupid. We never tell them this is a bad decision. We never tell them this is going to come back to bite you in the ass later. We never tell them that you probably shouldn't do this. Never. It's like, just do whatever you want.
And then when you get fucked up, who do you call?
Ghostbusters.
I was about to say that.
It's like, and this is precisely why feminism has been one of the worst fucking modern creations ever.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even know what she doesn't know.
What? What is
It
that?
benefits us as men, but not women.
You don't even know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. That's really.
You
weird.
don't even know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're talking to me as if you do know, which is the fucking whole problem.
Yeah,
There's no
I'll-
respect. Like, there's no respect anymore for like men in general and like the masculine experience and explain to women like, yo, this is how the world works. And I could give you like, I'll be charitable here. Yes, men have not been stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do. But at the same time, who's changed more over the past 100 years? Women have.
Woman.
Men adapt.
Men are just adapting.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be independent, we'll let you get that independence.
Sure.
But it's going to come at a cost. You know? But
You know who really benefits? The guys at the very top. They benefit the most because
Yeah. Yeah.
you can smash multiple girls, have fun, and never commit. So, all right, we have some more chats here.